What's up, everybody? Welcome to Ramboprah Radio, episode 10. And you know what that means on episode 10? That means I don't have to fucking count anymore. That's right. I made a promise to myself. Once I made it to 10, I ain't fucking counting anymore. So, come on, episode 300. Come on, episode 1000. No more numbers. I will just simply type them out on the podcast. And that is all. So say goodbye, numbers. Welcome to the Ramboprah Radio experience. For those of you who have been here, what's good? Welcome back. And for those of you just tuning in, welcome. You've just stumbled on the black hole of awesomeness. Ramboprah Radio, Urban Assault Radio. Boom. We are going to jump right in to UFC combat this weekend. And for those of you who might not like UFC, as I've been told, or might not understand, go on ahead and fast forward to the 20-minute mark. That will probably be your part of the show. But for those of us who love mixed martial arts, who love knockouts, who love submissions, who love girls who get into head chokes and shit themselves, this is the portion of the show for you. All right, starting off with the tough finale going on this Friday. Wow, what the fuck happened? I am normally a fan of the Ultimate Fighter show, and this year, or this season's episode was going to be Cody Garbrandt versus TJ Dillashaw. And of course, for whatever reason, Momo Head, Dodo Bird, Cody Garbrandt jacked up his back doing fucking powerlifting. Ugh. Good old bro science. So UFC goes ahead and pays for Cody to go to Germany to get stem cells so they don't jeopardize this fight coming up. And unfortunately, Cody gets these stem cells and feels so good that he's back at the gym the following week. Idiot. You jeopardized the fight. Yeah, Momo. Thanks for nothing. Cody Garbrandt, who thought he was He-Man and used the powers of bro science to deduct that he was feeling so good that he could just hop right back into the gym and train after getting stem cells injected into his spine. Yep, no. So we will have to wait another 6-8 months. Who knows, might even be longer before this fight goes down. So they have decided to switch the main event to Michael Johnson versus Justin Gaethje, which should be an interesting fight since Michael Johnson and Justin Gaethje been talking shit all week on social media to the point where Michael Johnson said, hey Justin, where'd you get them teeth from? Where'd you learn to talk like that? Is it because your mom slept with your brother or something? Or your mom slept with your uncle or something weird? Like, just stupid ass shit talking. Hey, Michael, do me a favor. Why don't you leave the shit talking to the pros, like the Diaz brother or the McGregors of the world? Don't quit your day job on shit talking, cause you suck. You suck donkey dick. Like, it was so awkward in the weigh-ins. Like, just shut up and do the poses and get out of there, Michael Johnson. Yeesh. But going back to Tough, I just, for whatever reason, fell off of the show once I knew that the fight was off and the coaches weren't going to fight each other. I'm sure the people that fought on the show were awesome talent, but once I found out Cody got hurt, what's the point? So I gave up on Tough. So who knows, I might go back and watch it later just to see if there's any good fights, but something tells me there wasn't. So, moving on, Michael Johnson, Justin Gaethje, my picks, Ramboprah picks, Miss Cleo picks. I would say Michael Johnson desperately needs a win here, but Justin Gaethje, fresh off of being the world Series fighting champion. This is going to be an interesting fight. I will probably lean towards Gaethje unless Michael Johnson is the favorite. Or the underdog. So we'll see. I have to peek at the lines there. So far, I checked the other day and they weren't up, which is not a good sign, which means Vegas doesn't give a fuck about these fights. So neither should you. But just in case they're good, I'm going to watch them. Next fight, Jared Conover versus Steve Bossy. We know that in remembrance of Canada Day, happy birthday, Canada, Steve Bossy is a freaking boss in the ring. Everybody keeps betting against this guy, counting him out, and he keeps winning. He keeps knocking people out. So you know what? Even though I always tell myself, don't go to the well too many times on your bets, I'm going Steve Bossy until the ride won't work anymore, until the well runs dry. Steve Bossy through and through. Hopefully he will get the TKO. That is my hopes. That is what my wallet says. That's what my heart wants to believe. So we shall see on Friday. Brad Tavares versus Elias Theodorou. Man, Brad Tavares desperately needs a win here. Unfortunately, I don't think it's going to come. Elias Theodorou has been quite impressive every fight. It's better and better. And let's not forget the fight that this dude is a model on the side. So when he's not modeling, he's busy kicking people's asses. So, Brad, you got to throw everything in the kitchen sink at Elias if you want this W or not. Because Elias is coming to bring the pain. Brad Tavares has been somewhat subpar since the Ultimate Fighter. So let's see if he can get the W. But if you're betting, bet Elias on this fight. Angela Hill versus Ashley Yoder. Man, I even think Angela Hill is favored to win in this fight, and I still will never pick Angela Hill. You know why? Because she sucks. She's been terrible in the UFC. I just don't understand it. I just don't know how she's employed by the UFC. It's just crazy. I just don't get it. Wow. Let's hope she gets the W over Ashley Yoder, because I feel that her UFC career would come to a complete halt if she doesn't win. I mean, my God. Just every time I watch this chick fight, she loses. So, Angela Hill, got to step up to the plate here. Show the UFC brass that you do deserve to be employed by the UFC. Don't dilly-dally around in there. Make a statement. Show the world what you're made of. Hopefully Angela Hill will get a win, but I won't be surprised if she doesn't. Ed Herman versus CB Dollaway, a.k.a. the Jackhole versus Douchebag fight. Can't decide who's who, but I will say, in my early days of watching UFC and watching Ed Herman coming up, I would have to say CB Dollaway is the bigger jackass. And I will be betting on Ed Herman. Doesn't matter who CB Dollaway fights, I will always bet against this guy. Have always seen this guy be a douchebag on TV. Be super pouty in the ring. Just that upper lip. I mean, it just curls when he doesn't get his way. I mean, what a little bitch. My icing on the cake was when I was fortunate enough to meet CB Dollaway at a bar. And needless to say, this did not go well, as CB Dollaway thought it would be a good idea to hit on my dear friends, and particularly one of them who was married. And he seemingly didn't take no for an answer. So Ramboprah had to get the fuck involved. Luckily, I did not lay hands on CB Dollaway, as I was able to motion security to take care of this asshole because he was harassing my friend. I mean, honestly, what part of, once again, these guys who do not understand no means no, no means no. God, I mean, just what a tool bag. Just so full of himself, thinking he can get whatever chick he wants at the bar because I'm a fighter. I'm a fighter. Yeah, about that, sweets. I'm gonna need you to take 2 steps back, about face, away the fuck from my married friend. Luckily, I was there because her husband was too scared to say anything because he knew he was a UFC fighter and was afraid he would get knocked out. Well, guess who wasn't afraid? Ramboprah. That's right, motherfuckers. I ain't afraid of no fucking CB Dalloway. That guy is a biggity bitch. And clearly got him tossed out of the bar area. Bye-bye, CB Dalloway. And hopefully Ed Herman will do the same and toss this bitch right out the UFC octagon and right out of a UFC job straight to Bellator for CB Dalloway. Let's hope. One would only hope. Jessica I versus Aspen Ladd. Jessica I also needs a win here. I would say Jessica I put money on her for she's favored to win, so I don't see her losing this fight unless, God forbid, she gets struck by lightning or something god awful happens and she loses. Just has been somewhat decent in the UFC. I would say maybe not as impressive enough as what she should have been or what has been hyped up to be, but she has the potential to, get up there and become a star. So Jessica, becoming a star means you gotta get W's in the column and you gotta do them decisively. Knock some bitch out. Choke some bitch out. None of these decision stuff. That decision stuff is boring. Nobody likes that. Nobody likes the decisions. Let's see. Gray Maynard versus Teruto Ashihara. Sorry, Teruto. Man, Father Time is ticking on this fight. Should on paper be a win for Gray Maynard, but I won't be surprised if he indeed loses to Ishihara. It's just one of those things. He does awesome and then starts to fatigue towards the end of the fight. So if the rounds go into the deep waters, Maynard is toast. Sorry. Love you, Gray. Been a fan since the Ultimate Fighter show. So hopefully you will get the W. But if not, I won't be surprised either. Maybe it's just time. It's been a long, hard battle. But hopefully your story doesn't end there. And then finally, my new favorite, let's be honest, Tisha Torres. I was always a fan of Raquel Pennington, but had no clue that Tisha Torres is her boo thing. Damn, Gina. Solid score on that one, Raquel Pennington, as she's gotten hottie with the body. Tisha Torres. Tisha Torres is going against Juliana Lima. I would say that this is an easy W for Tisha Torres, but don't be surprised if Juliana puts up a fight. But Tisha Torres, gotta get a win, gotta be decisive here if you want to make it into these title contentions, because it's getting so competitive. It is getting competitive. So Tisha, do me a favor. Make a statement, girl. This is time. This is time for you. If you want to get a chance at this belt eventually, you've got to make a statement. This has got to be a statement fight for you. What else we got here? UFC 213, which is on Saturday. So the tough finale is on Friday night, and then Saturday night we have got some fights as well. Starting off with, I'm just hitting my picks. Travis Brown, 18-6 versus Oleinik, 51-10. Yeah, well, this could be the end of the road for Travis Brown. I don't want to say anything too disrespectful because that dude actually follows me on Instagram and corresponds with me from time to time. Sees my posts and sends me messages. The fuck? I'm a nobody. Ramboprah is just a regular Joe, a local celebrity. So the fact that every now and then Travis Brown sends me a message, damn, or comments on my page, whew, thanks, brother. Shaka. Man, Travis Brown, I will say this. This will be a tough opponent for you, sir. Gonna need you to really pull out everything you got here to get the W over this guy, because Oleinik will not tread lightly. If somebody's got over 40 fights and 10 losses, oh yeah, they are a warrior. They are a warrior. And Travis Brown is going to need to come out and play. Yeah. Gotta bring it, buddy. Or this is it. Off into the sunset. I really feel. No disrespect. Hawaii power here. But yeah, 51-10. That worries me. But Travis Hopper Brown, gonna bring the Thunder. Let's hope he brings the Thunder on Saturday night. Pettis versus Miller. Well, me and Jim Miller, we got a little problem. Every time I bet on this guy, he loses. Every time I bet against him, he wins. Some motherfuckers fighting my boy Showtime Pettis, who's got his back against the wall. 19-6 versus 28-9 Miller. Pettis is going to be bringing the fury, bringing the storm. So Miller, I'm going to need you to lose because I'm betting Pettis. Come on. We got to stop this. We got to come to a mutual agreement. We've got to come to an understanding. Is that I am betting against you, so now I'm going to need you to lose. Don't be winning on me. You can win next time. But my boy Pettis needs a win here. I do not, if he loses here, it is not going to be looking good. I believe we will be walking on unemployment row very soon if he does not get a W quickly in this division. So, Pettis for the win. That is my pick. Ramboprah, Miss Cleo, telling you, throw some money on Pettis. But just in case Miller tries to spoil the fucking party, put a little coins on Miller. Damn Jim Miller. Verdum Overeem. Boy, oh boy, I've never been a fan of Fabricio Verdum ever. I've been watching him since the beginning days of when the guy had terrible striking. His striking would be so bad, they used to ring the bell and he would just flop on the ground like a turtle and beg people to come to the ground and do jiu-jitsu with him. Nah, bro. I mean, over the years, his striking has gotten better, but I just see that guy. He's faking the funk, and he's going against the Overeem. Alistair Overeem is going to knock this guy's ass the fuck out. Verdum will have nowhere to hide. Overeem is coming like a freight train. He wants that rematch. He wants that rematch with Stipe, and he's going to get it. And you're the one thing standing in his way? Verdum, I see some knees in your future. I see some knees in your cereal bowl coming right at you. You're going to be scooping up some knees, brother. Verdum, yeah, I do not see you winning this fight. If you do, shocker, not really, because this is the UFC. Anything can fucking happen. But on paper, on Ramboprah's paper, on Miss Cleo's bets, you better believe it's Overeem. 42-13. 42-15. Verdum 21-6. No. That goofy little face Verdum makes, he deserves to be knocked the fuck out. I mean, let's be honest, people. Let's be honest. Poopy Pants Romero, Shits Romero, goof stepping homophobic racist Romero versus Australia's finest, the Thunder from Down Under, mate. Robert Whittaker. Whittaker 19-4. Romero 12-1. Fuck off, Romero, you bastard. I will be praying that Whittaker Crocodile Dundee's Romero, and he will be the interim champ to face. All right then. Bisbing, mate. Romero, get the fuck out of the way. I mean, honestly, nobody fucking likes you. The only people like you are your little friends that do a little Nazi salute after you win, okay? So get up out of here, get up out of there. Romero, Shits Romero, Poopy Pants Romero. I hope Robert Whittaker hits you so hard that you shit your pants again, and that you go to sit on the stool for a long period of time, and they pull the stool right out from under your bum, and you knock yourself out. So, salty? Yes, I am. Yes, money, bet the house, Whittaker, fuck Romero. I don't even care what the odds are. I can never bet for that Shits Romero, that cheater. Nobody likes a cheater. Romero, who says people need to pray the gay away. God bless his little heart. Because people are going to be gay, boo-boo. You ain't gonna change. And why do you care what people are doing in their bedrooms? That's just fucking weird, bro. You know what that leads me to believe? That means me that you like it when people check the oil back there. You know, get a little thumb up ye butt. Like a little Hershey Highway love, if you know what I mean. Romero. That's the only thing I can think of. I mean, if you've really got a problem with gay people, I mean, honestly, there's just something subconscious there. Like my boy Joe Rogan says, clearly you got some tendencies going on if you're so scared of gay people. Because guess what? We ain't trying to bone you. That's for damn sure. Going on. Let's see. Then the finale. Nunez Shevchenko. Boy, oh boy. This is going to be a close fight. The records are pretty spot on. Amanda Nunes, 14-4. Valentina Shevchenko, 14-2. I've been following Shevchenko in the lower shows and in some of the smaller circuits, and she is just a beast. A beast. And Nunez hits hard. Amanda Nunes hits hard. Not to mention, she's on my team. So you know I gotta root for my LGBT girl. You know I gotta root for her. But I'll also be secretly rooting for Shevchenko because the last time they fought, it was 3 rounds, back and forth. And by the end of the 3rd round, Amanda was tired. Shevchenko stole a round or 2 in there. In my opinion, if it would have went a 5th round, Shevchenko would have won. That's just me saying. So hopefully Nunez has got conditioning a little bit better, and we don't have to worry about them hands, because girl has the manos de pierna, hands of stone. So if she hits Shevchenko, it's gonna be night. But we got to remember, Shevchenko is like a fucking Muay Thai champion. So she is going to be ready. She's built for punishment. Her nickname, Bullet. Bullet will not be taken lightly. So stay tuned. That should be, let's see, I would say either Romero Whittaker or Nunez Shevchenko fight of the night, if not both of those. Hard-pressed to believe that anything else on that card will beat that unless Overeem knocks Verdum's teeth right the fuck out of his head. Anyways, Miss Cleo's picks. Too close to call. I will say that I'll be going for my LGBT girl, but I will also be silently rooting for Shevchenko. I think I bet both. I went a little bit heavier. No, I did not go a little bit heavier on that underdog, actually, because when I went to go fucking bet, so many people cannot make up their fucking mind right now. Vegas cannot make up their mind. It's even. The freaking bets are even. I can't make money on even. Somebody help me. I'm going to need somebody to either flood Shevchenko's side or flood Amanda Nunes' side, because I'm trying to get paid right now, okay? I had to bet both sides because it was even. There was no advantage. I hate that. I don't like it when Vegas makes it even, because it ain't even. Somewhere in there, by a cunt's hair, there is an advantage. And damn it, I gotta find it. I will be looking. I will be double checking again just to make sure before they walk out to see who has the advantage. And whoever is the underdog, I will then make a second bet, what I like to call a midnight express bet. And those generally do not do well for me because it's more emotional than anything else. I see that sometimes the underdog gets flooded, and I go, oh, this is the time to swing it the other way. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. So we'll see what happens, but it will be a very good fight. Nunez Shevchenko, let's fight to the death. Let's spray some mud in there. Let's spray some oil in there. Let's make it steamy. Let's make it steamy. Jumping in to some interesting stories right now. The AAA of love might be back. I didn't think that I would be ootin' a boot looking for some ladies to tow, but damn, an opportunity just fell right in Ramboprah's lap, aka the AAA of love. AAA towing. Found me a lady potentially to be towed, but there is a slight problem. So, this person who I shall not name, who I shall not mention, because I know she will be listening. I know she listens for a fact. I do not want to out this person because that's rude. But as of, I'm not going to give a timeline, but let's just say, we'll just say the holidays. I'm not going to name what holiday, but let's just say the holidays. Hung out with this person, hung out with her and her boyfriend, alleged boyfriend apparently. Thought she was on the other team. And just the other day, trolling around looking for some ladies to tow on my gay dating apps, I discovered this person was on a gay dating app. And I said, weren't we just kicking it during the holidays with your man? What's going on? Now you're on the gay one. And it doesn't help that I also have to see this person often. And I'm trying my best not to make it awkward because Ramboprah doesn't like to shit where she eats. You understand? I like to entertain the thought of a relationship outside of my immediate circle of friends, outside of my work. Because if it doesn't work out, it gets a bit messy, and you have to fucking see that person, and that just, to me, the hookup is not worth it. But if you saw her, she's got the body yaddy, and I don't know how much longer Ramboprah can resist. The AAA of love is on the way. It's been dispatched. Oh my gosh. But I gotta do a little bit more investigating because potentially this could be catfish. Somebody could have potentially stolen some photos, which happens all the time to friends of mine, friends of friends of mine. And the photos end up on these gay dating sites and folk are pretending to be them when it's really not them. But damn. I am somewhat excited to potentially start digging and find out, hey, you ready to get towed by the AAA of love? Beep, 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 beep. Stay tuned, ladies and gents, because it's going to get interesting real quick. Either it's catfish or I've got me one dime piece. Online. Man, the other day, my mom completely went off. Now you know where Ramboprah comes from. The origins of Ramboprah comes from my mom Boprah, as she went the fuck off at Target the other day. We went to go pick up a couple of things, and she was demanding that we get an icy. And particularly, there's only one Target that I know of, and that is out in Menifee that has the flavor she wants. Well, we ain't fucking driving to Menifee. So we just drove to the local one, which is about 10 minutes away. And they've got about, well, I'd say it's about maybe 20 minutes away, this Target. But anywho, they've got about 8 different flavors, which is cool. No pina colada, but she'll settle for something else. So she gets her little icy cup. I get mine too, because it's my cheat day. So don't fucking judge me, all right? I know what you're thinking. Oh, Ramboprah, I thought you were on a diet. I thought you were trying to be skinny mini. Yeah, fuck off. Friday is cheat day, okay? God damn it. So I got my fucking icy. It's over 100 degrees, and I'm gonna get me an icy, all right? So anyway, we get our ices, and I go and fill up. And of course, I see all the flavors I want. Usually, I can't decide, ADD brain, so I just mix everything up. And it tastes bomb. And she goes over and's like, I don't know which one I want. There's no pina colada, blah, 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 blah. Okay, Mom, just pick one. So she says, well, can I try one? I said, I don't think they'll allow you to try it. You're supposed to fill it and leave. So, Ghetto Mom Boprah goes on ahead and fills up just a little bit to taste some of the flavors. So she finds the one she likes, and of course it's watermelon. Yuck! Which, by the way, I now know why I do not like watermelon, and that is because when my mom was pregnant with me, when Ramboprah was pregnant with me, that is all she ate was nasty watermelon. Blech! So by the time I came out the womb, I said, get the fuck away from me with that watermelon shit. Blech! Nasty. So anyway, she settles on watermelon and is about to fill up when a little shitty little kid comes up and starts drinking out of the icy machine with his mouth. Starts drinking out of all of them. And my mom goes, hey! Ramboprah starts firing the missiles at this poor little kid, and he gets scared, and everybody starts looking. I'm like, Jesus Christ, lady, did you have to fucking go all goth metal on this kid, yelling at him? Don't touch the ice. Jesus Christ. I was like, Mom, all you had to do was tell the parent, like, hey, excuse me, is this your fucking kid? Because he's over here, got his mouth on the damn machine, and you need to fucking watch him. Your little play date over there ain't working. Come get your kid. Come get your bitch, okay? Nope. She yells at the little shit, which he deserves it. He shouldn't be doing that, but god damn it. The whole fucking place was looking at us. I was super embarrassed. So I immediately filled up and walked away from her. And from a distance, I monitored. And as she began to fill up again, he comes up and drinks out of the watermelon. She goes, hey, don't do that, Ramboprah. I was like, okay, Mom, you need to chill. She's like, it's not right. I'm like, I know. She's like, I won't drink out of any of these until they clean it. And then stops some poor lady who's just trying to eat that works there. She's on her break. Clearly. She's got her book, got all her food, and this is my number one pet peeve because this shit happens to me all the time at work. I'm on break, bitch. Back off. I got book in my hand, my food, no name tag. It's all huddled up against me. Don't bother me. Don't ask me questions. I'm just trying to get to the table. This lady was doing the same thing, and I went, oh no, Mom, don't bother her. Sure enough, goes on ahead and bothers her. And then she goes, I'm not on the clock, but I might know somebody who is. Darlene, are you on your break? She goes, no, what do you want? She's like, some kid was drinking out of the icy machine again. And then she comes over. But that took 15 minutes for her to come over. By this time, I was like, fuck this. I'm not waiting for you, Mom. I'm drinking my fucking icy. Mouth or no mouth. I don't care if this kid did fucking poot on his hands and put his fingers in there. I do not care. It's fucking hot, and I want my goddamn icy now. Okay? So the lady cleans it, and she says, it happens all the time. And my mom goes, can you believe it? It happens all the time. I said, yeah. It's an unsupervised icy dispenser, and what the fuck are ghetto-ass moms doing? Ain't watching their kids. That's what's going on. So I'm not surprised that they are drinking out of the icy machine without a cup. Then as we're getting ready to leave, her lid doesn't work. And there goes another fit. My lid doesn't work. I'm like, please, for the love of God, Mom, take my lid. Take my fucking lid, lady, and let's get the fuck up out of here. I give her my fucking lid. I don't even have one. Start drinking it. We get no less than 10 minutes away. Stop at Bed Bath & Beyond to get something. As we get out of the car with my good lid, she fucking drops the icy. God fucking damn it, man. Could have kept my lid. Fuck. Some bullshit. God damn it. Needless to say, I was over it. I was like, note to self. We're coming in the morning, so none of these shenanigans, none of these little shittins fucking trying to fill up with their mouths on the ice machine. And hopefully in the morning time, they'll have the nice lids for my mom so she ain't fucking throwing a fit about her lid. And I'll get a nice lid too as well. I gave up my lid, and what does she do? What is the repayment? She spills it all over the fucking parking lot. At least it wasn't in my car, but I could have used that fucking lid. Just saying. damn it. Next, we got a Texas teacher, mother of two, 38 years old, arrested for hooking up with students. Hold up. Who are these reto kids that are telling? First of all, you don't tell. You don't tell. If you got a hot teacher who wants to bone, you don't say shit to nobody. If she's talking about threesomes, which they mentioned that in the news story, threesomes are going on. Yep, you and your homie are tag teaming this bitch. You don't tell nobody. You don't tell nobody but your friends. And make sure those friends don't rato you out either. Okay? No ratos. Now, if the teacher's ugly, or if it's a man, you better go to the police, okay? But my dudes, listen up, little dudes. Okay, if you're over the age of 16, if you're over the age of 17, all right? Let me retract 16. 17, all right? 17 and up, you best get some. Let me tell you. If I had a hot teacher who was giving it up, you better believe Ramboprah's all over that. Ramboprah's gonna get all up in the crunch. But damn it, these fucking kids, they can't keep the damn mouth shut. She straight up even told him, was like, she can't get pregnant, so you don't have to use a condom. So these two dudes, these two kids, they're fucking barebacking Avenger their teacher, and they fucking ratted her out. Shame on you. Shame on you. God damn it. Oh, God, what is going on with our generation, man? Jesus. Man, I remember back in the day, it was a badge of honor if you got to bone the teacher. Oh, holy shit. Oh, God. God damn it. Ah, man, oh, man. What the fuck, guys? Okay, just remember Ramboprah's rules. Okay, obviously, if you don't want it, then just pass it on to your friend. Don't fucking rat her out, because she's hot, okay? But if she's ugly, or if it's a guy teacher trying to bone you and you're not into that, you better tell, okay? You better get the authorities involved. Can't have none of that stuff going on. No pedophilia, all that crap. But if she's hot, if she's steamy, God. All right, sorry, y'all. I'm going to hell on that one. Next up, Mel B from the Spice Girls in a heated custody battle with their late husband, or I shouldn't say late husband, former husband, whatever the fuck his name is. But the important thing is, she had fucking $50 million made from doing the Spice Girls, and she's broke. What the fuck? How is this happening? Listen, you were a poor chick. You were a poor chick coming up in England. And you fucking hit the jackpot. You got a girl group. And then that girl group started to make money. And then that girl group became the biggest girl group ever. And you pissed the money away. Oh my God. Man. Attention, celebrities. If you hear this fucking show, you listen up. If you want to piss away some money, you go ahead and just write the check to me. That's Ramboprah Radio. That's that. Or you can do Jen with 2 N's, okay? Because if you feel like wasting money, I'll take it. I'll take it and invest it in some property, because that's what you want to do, is fucking buy a bunch of property and either rent it or hold on to it until the money doubles or triples. But to fucking piss it away on, first of all, Dodo had bought a yacht. And we all know what the rules are. Like Pitbull says, if it floats, flies, or fucks, rent it. Because it ain't worth the money. God damn it. 50 million down the tubes. And so now she is trying desperately to sell her house that she paid $10 million for. It has now been reduced to 8. I bet in my Ramboprah thinking, in my property management days, she may be lucky if she even gets 6 for that house. And then she's got to split it with that shitty ass husband who's got the nanny pregnant or some shit. Man, oh man. Yikes. Get up out of there, girl. All I can say is, take a lesson from Guns N' Roses page book and go on tour. Yeah, Go on ahead, get Baby, get Sporty Spice, get Gingy, get Posh back, and go on tour and make some money because you're broke. Mel B, aka Mel Broke. God, Scary Spice, what the fuck? And if you make any money anymore, make sure you get somebody who's managing it. Make sure they don't let you have practically none of it, because you're going to fucking spend it. I just already know. That's just what happens. It's kind of a black thing. You make some money if you're from the hood, and you fucking spend it all. God damn it. Mel B. Somebody get that bitch a piggy bank ASAP. Oh, man. Oh, this weekend... I know how much you guys love my football talk. I know how much you love my soccer talk. But I'm going to say it, and I'm going to go into it briefly for 5 minutes. So if you don't like any of those things, turn it off. Fast forward. But I'm telling you, this is a story you'll want to hear. How about Lionel Messi, one of the greatest soccer players of all time, got married this weekend. But particularly why I'm talking about it, because all of Lionel's friends, all of his little football soccer friends, they all have hot girlfriends and hot wives. So all y'all hating on soccer, all y'all hating on football, you need to start Googling who the fuck these people are boning, because they are hot dime pieces, straight dime pieces. Starting with the most important one that I will leave you with. See, look, my soccer talk, it's very short, 2 minutes. Oh, wait, don't forget, World Cup qualifiers. No World Cup qualifiers. We are fucking in it. And there's been some sweet games. Come on, just watch one game. Just watch one game. Come on. Germany versus Chile. Just turn it on. Just watch it for an hour and then get back to me, okay? Now back to the hot wives. Case in point, not only is Lionel Messi's wife hot, who is his childhood sweetheart, who he's known since he was 10. Man, that's true love right there. You need to Google Gerard Piqué. And when I say Gerard Piqué, you will know this name. You will never forget Gerard Piqué. You know why? Because he is boning, drumroll please, Shakira. That's right, motherfucker is boning Shakira, making lots of babies with Shakira, and she's got the body yaddy. She's got the body yaddy. She could have had any man in the world, and you know what? She went with a soccer player. Joke's on you, people. You better start liking soccer if you want some hot girlfriends or some hot wives if you don't already have one, all right? So guess what? Ramboprah's going to start camping out on the field camping out on the pitch until she finds her a lady, okay? So there you go. Before I go, let me see. I'm going to stop right there. It has been almost 45 minutes of uninterrupted mistakes. Mono Kenzo, this is a fucking record. Enjoy it. That's right. I stumbled a little bit, but I refuse to fucking edit. So take that, Mono Kenzo. Enjoy this long-ass fucking video I made, because this is pretty much almost the whole fucking podcast, all wrapped into one tiny little video, all right? Moto Kenzo, see you later. You don't like this video, send your hate to Twitter @Moto Kenzo, Instagram @Moto Kenzo, because I don't give a shit.